Without any further ado, I'll introduce our great PRC by Sri Prakash. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madhya Davidji. My very dear brothers and sisters, I would like to ask all of you to stand very briefly as we express our thanks and gratitude to God for this splendid opportunity we're getting today to increase our knowledge that will definitely help us in our spiritual path. We pray that the Lord blesses us with sharp intellect so that whatever we hear, we'll be able to comprehend and more so to translate in our lives. I would like you to repeat after me. Everybody? Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Saraswati Vyo Namo Namaha. Om Guru Charan Kamle Vyo Namo Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Please be seated. Reverend Swamiji, Pandit Jubilaji, my most beloved brothers and sisters, I am very, very happy to be associated with this workshop. And I know what you will learn today, what you will hear today, will be very, very beneficial. Probably I should just take a minute of your time and point out that every one of us as individuals, this is an individual, this person is affected by three forces. This person is affected by his body, his own body. The person is affected by another person. And of course, this person is affected by the environment. And what I mean is, this person, you and I, we suffer because of our own body. If we do not eat the right things, if we do not obey hygienic rules and so on, then the cells will dysfunction, and as such we suffer because of our own body. Then of course, we can suffer a pain that is caused by another person. If somebody hits us, if we suffer a gunshot wound, some force from another person, that is also a kind of a suffering. And of course, I'm sure you agree with me, we can suffer by the environment, factors in the environment, lightning and thunders and wind and temperatures and so on. Now, there are, because man wants to enjoy peace, wants to enjoy safety, wants to enjoy health, there are factors that help us to procure this health. Now, for the body, there are a group of people who are working to ensure that we enjoy perfect health. And these people are called doctors, physicians. They know exactly, they can examine signs and symptoms, and when they see this contrary to normal, they will advise, well, stop eating this, stop smoking, stop drinking, do exercise, and so on. So that alleviates the pain that is caused by the body itself. Of course, we can alleviate suffering from another person by severing relationship with the person, if the person is going to be painful to us, or the police officers will help us in that. All right? Now, what do we do in the case of the environment? How can we control the thunders and the lightning and so on? In addition to that, I must point out the environment also affects us mainly by planetary influences. The planets. These influence us a lot. And of course, we know that the study of the planets is called astrology and astronomy. And what we have come here today to learn is the effect of these planets on our lives. We know about the body itself. We can take care of that by paying attention to our doctors and their instructions. We can alleviate a lot of our problems from another person by being careful. All of us have that intellect, I'm sure, common sense. But this part, we need a lot of advice. And that is what we've come here today to learn. Astrology has become a very interesting science. And your presence here today is an indication that you know a little bit of it, but you want certain doubts to be removed. And I commend you for coming. Those of you who have been practicing Hindus would know that every puja that we perform, there is a puja that is called Navgraha Puja done. Navgraha Puja means obeisance to the devatas, the forces controlling these planets. And probably a simple way, a child may ask, how do the planets influence us? Now, supposing I give you a camera, and I say, I want you to take a shot of the heavens at 11 o'clock in the night. You will put your camera upwards and you just click. And you will get a picture. The moon will be in this position, the star is here, and so on. You will see that on the film. But at 11:01, 1 minute after that, if I ask somebody else to take a shot, you will agree with me that it will be different. Because this change is constantly going on in the heavens as well. Now, when we were born, at the time of birth, we came into this world with certain vibrations from the heavens. Every one of us. And that is why we're different. A child, look at the behavior of a 2-year-old child. One child will sit very quietly. Another child cannot sit. The mother has a problem with that child. You know, so and you want to know why. Why is this difference? More of that, much of that is attributed to the vastness and the vibrations that we came with in the world. Now, we grew up with those vibrations, and every day, new vibrations we're meeting with the planets. They are sending down vibrations here, and we have to accommodate, and we have to deal with them. Now, as a school teacher, I'll tell you, when it is full moon time in school, it is problem. My kids who never give problem during the month, on full moon day or day before or day after, these kids are in chaos, and you want to know why. They were eating the same food all month. They were doing my work very diligently. But these periods, I see wonderful kids misbehaving, wanting to cut classes, wanting to argue with me. And I'm satisfied that the moon has some influence on their behavior. And like that, we are all students in this. And I want to compliment our Swamiji for the effort that he has taken to delve into this thing in a manner that is very simple, very understandable, and more so, it allows us to clarify in our own minds so many doubts as to the influences of the planets and all these things. And you'll see how very simply he's done. Now, I have attended various astrological meetings like this before, but I walked out of the doors very confused. Because these people, they start out and then the manner of presentation is so corrupt, permit me to use that word, that I don't know what I was doing, and it was very confusing. Now, I met Swamiji, and I was very impressed with him. For one, number one, he started out by wanting to educate people. And that is a very wonderful asset here of his own personality. He wants to share his knowledge. Although he is claiming that he has a guru, I think much of his knowledge comes from his own work and diligence. He spends late nights with his computers and books. I have visited his office in Florida, and there are books all over the floor. You have to be careful how you walk in there, because when he opens, he leaves that there for reference again. And one admires the attitude that he has in his profession. Now he has come here, he's holding this seminar, and he's talking to people. And I have known of many people who were helped by his advice. You have come here today because of curiosity. Many of you have come, you want to know. He's going to advise you on your house number, and your name, and your pujas, and these things. I want to ask you to, whatever he's advising, let's give it a shot. Let's put into practice, and we will see changes in our lives. You will enjoy this seminar, my dear brothers and sisters. Definitely you will. And I want to thank you for coming. And when he's gone, whatever problems you have, you can talk to me there. And I can tell you I will not be able to answer them, but at least I can send you to him through the airways. So I want to thank you all very much. Enjoy. I'll be missing for a little while, but I'll come back again. And all these projections and the tapes and books will assist, understanding of this whole thing. So I thank you very much. We're very blessed to have him with us today, Swamiji, and I know this will be a very beneficial meeting. Thank you all very much, and God bless.